Great adventures, everybody. For the purposes of this story, this is not a llama. This is an Angora goat. And I may accidentally call this an alpaca a couple times in this story. So please forgive me. Let me start at the beginning. Okay, so years and years and years and years ago, not that many years, but quite a few years ago, my husband's job involved things dropping out of planes and landing on specific targets. And I'd always wanted to go, and I never had gone with him. And I said one day, can I go with you? And he said, sure. So I probably wasn't supposed to go with him, but shh, we won't tell anybody. We jump in the car and we head out to this big parcel of land. There's a couple of streams here and there, and farmers have been using this land for their cows and other things, as you'll find out. So we get to the gate, we go inside the gate, we are driving to where we are supposed to be, and there's a few of these Angora goats. Remember, this is an Angora goat for this story. So there's a few Angora goats in the road, so my husband honks the horn to get him to get out of the road. And I know a lot of you know where this is going. So we go la-di-da-di-da-di-da off over the road and up a hill, and we go down a hill, and then we're in a more flat area, and we are approaching where we need to be. And I look in the rearview mirror, and there's a cloud of dust coming over the hill. And we're like, that's really weird. What is the dust for? And as we're driving along, the dust is getting thicker. And suddenly we're realizing that there are a whole lot of these Angora goats running after us. So we get to where we're supposed to be, and there are now even more goats coming and surrounding our vehicle. And oh, there must have been, I don't know, there were hundreds of goats, hundreds of Angora goats. So we were supposed to be putting this giant letter on the ground because the plane that's going to go overhead is going to drop a sandbag, and it's supposed to land on this target that no one could see or would be able to see because it's completely obscured by goats. What do? We have a little bit of time before the plane is going to be coming over, and we got to get rid of these goats. I tried singing. I mean, the first thing that I did as soon as all these goats showed up as I sang the theme from A Sound of Music. That was weird, but kind of fun. I wish we'd had video cameras in those days or on our phones, but it was a long time ago and nobody carried a cell phone in those days. So what do we do with these goats? I mean, I was thinking, damn, if I had a pair of scissors, I could make a few dozen sweaters. But anyway, I didn't do that. So they're going to be coming soon, and what are we going to do? And my husband gets on the radio, and he does all the calls that they do, and I can't remember how they go. And he tells them, the drop zone is obscured by goats. Aim for the truck. And there's silence. And then they come back, what? And he says it again, and the guys are all, okay. So he must have told them that we were going to try to get the goats out of the area. So my husband's looking through his bag for what he's got, and he has some canisters, smoke bombs, and you can throw them and colored smoke will come out. And we thought, okay, this is good. This is going to scare the Angora goats away, and the plane, when it comes overhead, it will see the drop area, and the little sandbag will come and land on the thing like it's supposed to. So he gets his canister, and I think there's like a little tab you got to pull, and he tosses it in the air, and it's going to land over in this little grassy area, and all of the smoke is going to scare all of the goats away, and then the plane is going to go overhead, and they're going to see the thingy, and they're going to drop the bag, and everything will be great. And all this smoke is going everywhere, all this either green or red smoke. We might have done two, I just can't remember what the color was. So let's say red. Then as the smoke is clearing, we noticed that, oh my God, some of the grass has caught on fire. So then we're running around and we are stomping on the grass, trying to get the fire out, because this is a really grassy area. And if this catches fire and everything burns, oh my God, they're gonna come looking for us. So just a little bit of fire here and there, and we got it all stomped out. Okay, The smoke is cleared, fire is gone. Oops. There's an alpaca lying like this. Oh, no, not an alpaca. This is an alpaca. Angora goat. There's an Angora that accidentally got bonked in the head with the canister. He is out like a light. Oops. First thing we do is check, and thank God he is not dead. I don't know what we would have done if we'd killed the goat, because he is now also red from the smoke. Oops. So we kind of, pat him, and my husband they have horns. So we kind of gently gives him a little, hello, are you in there? And then the goat all of a sudden comes to, and he goes running off. Okay, fantastic. This is great. This is great. All the goats are gone. So there was no fire. We did not kill a goat, thank goodness. I did not cut any fur off of the goat because that's probably illegal. So no. So yeah, that was the last time that I ever went on a excursion for my husband's work. I never did get any Angora fur from anywhere to make sweaters, but I did get alpaca fiber. There's an alpaca farm right up the street from us, and that's where I got this guy. He's super cute. A really weird, crazy day, and yeah, the farmer would honk his horn when he was getting ready to feed them, and that's why every goat that was ever owned in that area came running to be with us. Now, if you like stories about alpacas, remember this is an alpaca, not an Angora goat, then you can listen for nothing to my cozy mystery, which is really a misadventure called How to Stroke Your Stray. And it's in my it's on my page, and I'll actually hook it to this one, so you can just wait, and it should start playing right after this, I hope. Anyway, thanks for listening, and good adventures.